You're between the age of 21 to 35 and you're building anything, and within yourself, you know that in this life, it's you and God. There is no help coming from anywhere else. You're not expecting handouts from anybody. Your parents didn't give birth to you with a powerful surname or connections that you can easily latch onto. Then there's a very uncomfortable truth that you need to come to terms with. The earlier, the better. And it's this: there are certain pieces of advice that are not useful to you, especially for a particular season of your life. And one of such advice is this thing called work-life balance. Do not get it twisted. If you are starting from scratch and you're going to make anything out of your life, you are going to have something that we call seasons of hyper imbalance. Do your own research. Read the stories of every mega successful person that started from nothing. You would see that they all had a season of hyper imbalance where they were all in. In my final year in the University of Lagos, I didn't have a single weekend to myself, not one. Because while I was studying law during my final year, which was already a lot of intensity, I was also in brand communication school for 1 year. It was a 1-year program. On Saturday, we would start by, I think, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. And then on Sunday, it starts by, I think, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. But I would go to class 7:30 a.m. so that I can study before the class starts. On top of that, I was still running my business. I had 2 staff at the time and I was shuttling between Unilag and Ikeja. At some point, I felt like I was losing my mind. But I knew deep inside that that was the price that I had to pay. Let me tell you how all of this ended. I was supposed to graduate in September. By July, I had gotten 3 offers. When it was time to do my convocation, I had about 10 job offers. I selected 3 international offers. That season of hyper imbalance that I did not run away from, it sets me up for my postgraduate life. I had another season of hyper imbalance. Many of you knew about this in 2024. One of the goals was to get a fully funded scholarship to study my master's and to be the absolute #1 undisputed name in my field, which is brand storytelling. I've gotten a fully funded scholarship. As I got here, a few months after, I wrote my first academic paper. Combined with my industry experience, I'm on track to be the #1 voice in the brand storytelling space in the world, not in Africa, in the world. Why? Because I looked at the price that I had to pay for this life that I want, and I decided that I am comfortable making that trade. For many of you that are watching this, you need to enter a phase where you're aggressively equipping yourself with skill. Know within yourself that what is standing between you and the life that you're constantly dreaming of is a skill gap that you have not filled. And if what you want to learn is how to sell, you want to learn how to drive demand and attention to your products, to your personal brand, then we have the most exceptional programs for you. We call it the story selling programs. It covers public speaking, brand storytelling, sales, marketing, everything. We also have the story training programs, which is more personalized. So if you're interested in going to the next level, you want to keep